I read 10 books in the month of January, and I'm going to rate them and let you know whether or not you should read them. Let's get into it. The first book I read was Love at a Funeral by Shay Dawn. She is a new to me author. This is her debut novel. It came out last year in 2025. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed the read, and I definitely think you should check her out. The second book I read was Royce the Handler by Gray Huffington. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. Love the story. It was like Scandal vibes. He's a politician. She's kind of like a fixer. Touch him, touch her, you die. Loved it. If that's your jam, I definitely recommend you check it out. Very sexy, very grown, very let me apologize to you with a Birkin bag full of racks. Okay, if that's your kind of party, read Royce the Handler by Gray Huffington. 8. After I finished Royce the Handler, I decided to do a deep dive into Love Belvin's catalog. And at this point, I had already read 4 different series of hers, and I loved them. She is such an amazing writer. A lot of the characters in those series appear in other series. So I was like, let's just start from the beginning if we're going to read them, right? She has so many books in her catalog. Let's go for it. So I started with her first series, which is Love's Improbable Possibility. It's a story between Raina and Asmir. Book 1, I gave 5 stars. Book 2, I gave 5 stars. Book 3, I gave 4 stars because they were at their most toxic. And book 4, I gave 5 stars. Definitely recommend if you intend to do a deep dive into Love Belvin's catalog. You want to read her books from start to finish. The next 2 books I read were from the Waiting to Breathe series. I ate it up. Book 1, book 2, 5 stars. I loved Zoe and Stanton, but Stanton, I got my eye on you. The plot twist in that one gagged me. Definitely recommend you read that one. The next book I read was a standalone. It is Love's Inconvenient Truth. It's a story between Elle and Jackson. 5-star read. It's completely in Elle's point of view. Loved that. And I felt like Elle and Jackson's story was perfect for one book. Definitely recommend you read it. And the last book that I read in January was Love in the Red Zone. Trent and Jade, they about to be like in my top 3 favorite couples. They're probably one of the youngest that I've read so far, and I feel like they're the most mature. Anyway, gave it 5 stars. Love, love, love. Definitely recommend. Do check it out. I feel like this video is super long. So sorry, but what books did you read in January? I think I'm on track to meeting my 100 book goal at the end of the year, because if I read 10 in January, if that's my average, I'm on track to surpassing that goal. But anyway, let me know in the comments if you've read any of these books, if you plan to read any of these books, and what books you read, because I want to talk about it. I want to talk about what you're reading. Okay? Bye.